Hi, I'm Madonna and this is Joy, and we're going to do a memory balance today. Cells in the body store memories of old issues that have things that have damaged us, injured us, cellular memories, emotional gear, that sort of thing. So we've sort of got two little things going on in this body that keep reoccurring every so often. So we're going to see what the body wants in relation to start healing that so it doesn't keep coming back over and over again. So one of the areas is an area on the left side of the sacrum, so I'm going to stack that in. So what that means is that I'm going to basically rub the area and I'm going to store that energy. So with something called stacking, so I'm stacking the spindle cells around that edge of the sacrum where the pain keeps coming back over and over again. Sometimes it's not for weeks or months, but sometimes it just comes back and in a heartbeat it's excruciating. The other little area we're going to stack in is the toe. So a couple of years ago in a pool, Joy injured her toe. And now occasionally, even though that's been healed for years, occasionally in the middle of the night the pain will just come in and it's a 10 out of 10 in pain and you think, hang on, how can that still be there? So I'm going to stack that one in as well. So basically I've saved it. So now I'm going to ask her body to stack the pain memory into double anterior deltoid. Hold up nice and strong. And it's unlocking, which means the energy is stored in those muscles. And now we'll see what your body wants to do to heal it. Okay, so there's a couple of things I'm thinking. It might be celestial circuit, it might be survival stuff, it might be a 14 muscle balance. We do, so we'll just see which one shows up as a priority. Firstly, celestial circuit is to do with the conscious and unconscious brain not communicating together to find a solution about something. So let's see if that one's working. So I'm getting the beginning and end points of, hold, no, that one's actually locking, so it's not the celestial circuit, that's beginning and end points of the central and governing meridians that we can do on the body, but that one's locking, so it's fine. The second one I'm going to check is survival switching, hold, and then I'll check deep survival, hold, and then I'll check hidden deep survival. Hold, no, it's none of those. Okay, so let's see if a 14 muscle balance is appropriate. So the first muscle we check for that is the supraspinatus in the neck. Hold up for me. Okay, so we found something unlocking. Oh, okay. So supraspinatus is a muscle that runs from here to here, up on the shoulders. It relates to the conscious brain. So obviously when we're having pain memory, there's nothing conscious about it. Well, not generally anyway. I'm sure you're not consciously wanting pain at that moment.
Oh, shit, no. No, thank you.
So basically the supraspinatus feeds the conscious brain. Hold up, and we need that to lock so the conscious brain goes, okay, I don't need pain. The next one we're going to do is we call it the chicken wing test. This one tests the unconscious meridian. Hold, that's perfect, and hold down. So for a 14 muscle balance, I'm basically going to go through the times of the clock. In a way, this actually runs the 14 muscle balance. So I usually start with spleen and stomach and work my way around. We'll sort of see what happens. So firstly, hold up for me. Okay, so this is stomach energy. Hold up for me. Not working very well. So stomach energy is to do with sympathy, empathy, or lack thereof. Sometimes it's when we're in pain and we're not being very kind to ourselves and you keep going and then you lose empathy with other people when they're not so nice to you as well. So it's sort of, there's all sorts of stuff that goes on with stomach. So this is the stomach meridian.
Like wanting more food.
Stomach energy, and how often do we just want to eat when we're in pain as well? You want to stuff down the emotional gear with food. And hold, beautiful. And hold.
Oh, that was
yeah, okay, so that's a different spot behind the shoulder that's in pain there. So now we'll go to spleen energy. Hold in, I'm pulling out. Hold in, I'm pulling out.
That hurt like hell, but I could still hold it in.
Yes, so that hurt like hell, but she could still hold it in, so I'm just going to run the meridian on this side to give the muscle a little bit more energy. And again, hold in. Less pain?
Yes.
Yeah. So now we're going to go to lung and large intestine. So lung, the muscles are anterior serratus, so the little muscles between the rib cage. Hold back, that's fine. Hold back, that's fine. So lungs about grief, guilt, regret, as is fascia lata, also to do with grief, guilt, regret. So relax, hold up, I'm coming down and in.
Oh!
That's not working. And hold up. Not a lot of filter on Joy's and hold up for me. And hold up. Okay. So because it's lower back, this one relates to large intestine, so I will also do quadratus lumborum, which also strengthens the lower back. Hold on to the edges of the table. Hold out. Don't let me push to your left. That's pretty good. Hold out. Don't let me pull to the right. Oh, that's actually pretty good.
Pilates and karate.
Pilates
And yoga.
and yoga have helped those, which is fabulous. And same with the femur bones are in place as well. So sometimes if the femur bones are out, then that's going to throw the whole pelvis and lower back as well. But once again, we've really got the memory of the sacrum as our goal for this session. And hold up for me. Beautiful. And hold up for me. Excellent. So the next one we're going to do is kidney energy. So kidney energy, the muscles are on each side of the pelvis once again. So you can imagine with lower back pain, if there's a lack of support through the pelvis area, then the lower back muscles might have to spasm to hold into place. So let's have a look. Hold up for me, hold, that's good. Hold up for me, not so good. And hold up for me, definitely not so good. So the little one's the pectineus, hold up. It's working, hold up, that's the psoas, and hold up. That's the iliacus. So on both sides, it's the psoas and iliacus that aren't working properly, as opposed to the pectineus, which is the little itsy bitsy one. So basically both sides of the pelvis, the pectineus for those trio of muscles is the one that's doing all the work. Now in relation to chronic pain, this is kidney meridian, which is about fear and anxiety. So once we keep getting recurrences of pain when you haven't done something specific, the poor body starts to fear pain. Because you go, what have I done? Have I injured myself the wrong way? Did I not sleep well? Did I get out of the chair the wrong way? Did I pick up my grandbaby the wrong way? All of a sudden you're double guessing yourself all the time. And it's not a lot of fun. So your nervous system starts being vigilant, keeping an eye out for what you might be doing wrong, which of course stops you from living properly. We need to live. Okay, so once again, rechecking and hold up. Beautiful, and hold up. Excellent. So that's kidneys, psoas and iliacus, hold and hold. Lovely. So the next one is bladder meridian. This is a foot muscle test. So it's the perineus, which is pretty much exactly where this pain happened, a few years ago. So what I want you to do is hold your foot up. Don't let me pull
where?
There. Don't let me pull towards me. Perfect. Hold up. Perfect. So they're not a problem. Just out of curiosity, I might check the muscles around that side of the foot. So what I'm doing, I'm stretching those muscles, the brevis muscles, and hold up. No, that's fine, and hold. Even though she's making a face, it's not unlocking. Hold, and hold. Hold? Yeah, cool. So that's the flexor hallucis longus and the flexor brevis muscles, so they're all good. So it's not the bladder. Now the next one's the liver muscles.
I have a good bladder.
There's several of these liver ones we're going to do. One of them's the rhomboids, which sits between your shoulder blades. So this one, hold in, don't let me lift up and out. That's not bad. Hold in, don't let me go up and out. That's good. So rhomboids are good. Now there's 4 here, and I'm sure there's going to be some noise. Hold, I'm going back. Perfect. Hold up, I'm going down. No, they're pretty good. Hold up, going back. And relax, hold up, I'm going down. No, they're fine. Gallbladder. So the gallbladder meridian is the anterior deltoid. So it's the next one. And hold up for me. And hold up for me. Beautiful. Next one's the fire element. So we've got heart, small intestine, circulation of the sex organs, and triple heater, which is adrenals, thyroid. Sex organs are buggered, she reckons. So... Next one, heart, is papillarums. So it's the supraspinatus muscle.
Papillarums?
No, it's not a subscapularis, sorry. That's papillarums. So that's the position I need you in. Hold your wrist down, don't let me lift up. Beautiful. Hold down, don't let me lift up. That's fine. Small intestines, I think of it as marching soldier. So you can imagine, bend your leg. Hold up, I'm pushing. Perfect. Hold, I'm pushing. Beautiful. And then sex, this one we need the glute medius muscle. So it's moving the leg out to the, relax. Hold out, I'm pulling into the center, that's perfect. Hold out, I'm going into the center, that's perfect. And then triple warmer, double arm. So this one relates to thyroid, adrenals, immune system.
Oh, we have to do this at Pilates too.
Yeah, right. Hold back, I'm pulling towards you. Beautiful. Hold back, I'm pulling towards you. Perfect. I might just check inflammation, since once again I'll stack in the toe and I'll stack in that memory center with the sacrum. Good. And I'm just going to see if the inflammatory points are overloaded. Hold up for me.
Oh.
Yeah, they are. So,
Oh.
hold. Hold. Yeah, so those points aren't optimal.
What's that mean?
Means they're overloaded, so the inflammatory pathways are overloaded in your body in relation to healing these. So the body can't heal if it's inflamed.
Oh, so I've got inflammatory stuff.
Yeah. So, and especially
you mean 'cause
around...
I ate some gluten?
No. It can be that you might have injured the area and then created scar tissue, and the scar tissue might be holding some of the inflammatory hormones of the time when it was damaged. Or if you got an infection on that toe, maybe the scar tissue then holds some of the infection. It can be all sorts of things. So it's about finding what it is for you. So because the organs that have shown up for you have been stomach, which indicates lack of hydrochloric acid, it's sort of large intestine, so if your intestines are hugely involved in detoxification. Actually, you've had the trifecta: stomach, small intestine and large intestine, and kidneys. So with all of those showing up, and spleen actually, so maybe your body wasn't able to neutralize the acids associated with an injury straight afterwards. Anyway, just hypothesizing. So go back and check. Did I tap them? I did tap them, didn't I?
No idea.
I can't remember. Extra little tap, never hurt anyone. And again, hold, that's better. So these are inflammatory points that once they're locking, just shows there's less inflammation within that circuit, but yeah, inflammation's a part of it. Done. So that's the 14 muscle balance. So now what we'll ask the body to do again is, so once again, I had an unlock with the anterior deltoid initially. So I'm just asking the body in relation to the pain memory within these cells on both the toe and in the sacrum. So asking the body to link into the pain memory and double anterior deltoid and hold, and now it's locking. So that just tells me that there's been a shift within the energy field in relation to this pain memory. There's probably another circuit to be done, but that's a good little start. Okay, thank you. No, stay there.